I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 in Wild Rift, and I'm playing on a fresh new account all the way from Unranked to Challenger. I'll be playing every role with many different champions to show you how to climb and win in every elo. We're playing Jax in Platinum 2 elo, so we're almost Emerald. A lot of players in this game are Emerald. There's a lot of stuff happening level 1. The awesome thing is that we're actually playing against the new champion, Ornn, and the enemy jungler is also a Volibear, so it's the two newest champions who just happen to be pretty weak against Jax. So since Ornn went to help with that level 1 weird play, I'm gonna start poking him, get a grass proc, and get a lane advantage already by having more XP than him, zoning him from creeps as best as I can. Obviously Jax has a very strong level 1 trade with his third ability, being able to dodge even minions, right? So again, I'm gonna go in, start auto-attacking him and dodging the minion damage with my third ability and stunning. So I got a pretty good level 1 trade. I forced him to get his honey fruit at level 1, which is really good because honey fruit scales with levels. I'm gonna get mine at level 2, so I'm gonna get more healing than he did. I actually have a Xin Zhao mid lane, which is a little weird. But it's versus a Pantheon, so maybe it's actually a decent matchup. I get a ward early, so I'm able to see the enemy jungler. That's a good ward to get if you're playing Baron lane, so that you know that the enemy jungler is doing Krugs. And now I'm able to safely back off. I'm kind of gonna tease him, kind of showing him, oh, maybe you can catch me. So I'm wasting the enemy jungler's time, pretty much. I keep going in and out, oh, maybe you can catch me, you know, I'm walking back to him. Ornn actually goes in on me, but Volibear is very far. He flashes for me, I get a 2-man stun, and I will just walk away. But I'm still kind of baiting the play. And he takes a turret shot, which actually gives me enough damage to be able to jump on him and kill him with Ignite. And now Ornn completely misplays his third ability and takes a turret shot, so I'm able to get him as well. So this is how you counter the two new champions, Volibear and Ornn. So this is a very important part and a learning opportunity for you guys. Look at the wave. I killed all the minions except 2 ranged minions. So now the enemy wave has 4 ranged minions and 2 melee minions, while my wave has 2 ranged and 2 melee. So that means that their minions are gonna kill my minions faster. And I'm denying Ornn waves. I just denied him an entire wave because his minions killed my minions. While their minions are staying alive for me to farm when I get back to lane. So now I'm level 5, he's level 4, and he has to push all the way up to me. He has to come all the way to my turret to get farm. So I'm able to go in on him and I get his flash. And I just keep going in on him because he can't walk up. He misuses his third ability again, and I'm able to pick off another kill. And this kill has nothing to do with mechanics. That was a simple wave manipulation technique. I was able to freeze the wave by not pushing the wave and then backing. The important thing to notice is that he had more minions than I did, right? So it's gonna push into me. And I was able to set up this kill. Now I'm gonna continue freezing this wave. I'm gonna tank it and not let it go under tower. So now I'm keeping the wave near my turret. And Ornn will again have to come all the way here to get minions. He's not level 6, he's not level 5, he doesn't have his ultimate, and I do. So there's gonna be a very hard lane for Ornn now. I'm gonna keep freezing the wave and waiting for Ornn to come up and last hit. So I see Ornn go mid lane instead, because he can't come top lane, he'll just die again. So he goes mid lane, and that gives me an opportunity to push and go for turret platings. Jax is of course a very fast turret taker. So by the time Ornn can make his way all the way from mid lane all the way to Baron lane, I will be able to take some turret platings. So he's continuing to fight, which is even better for me. So I can get at least 3 turret platings. The enemy jungler is coming to save the turret, but that gave me 450 gold. That's more than a kill. The Ornn just had a fight, so he doesn't have his ulti, so I'm able to just go in on him and pick him off. Now the Volibear has to run, but he's not going to be able to escape the Jax. So we get another double kill on the 2 new champions. I unfortunately don't have any mana, so I'm probably not going to stay for the turret. Let's see if we can get maybe 1 plating. And then I'm going to go and get my first item. So this is a perfect early game from Jax. Okay, the Pantheon ult. I stay for the plating because I know I'll have to flash anyway. I'm going to flash. If he has flash, I die. He doesn't have flash, so I'm going to live, which is good. Maybe it was a little greedy for me to take that to top plating. I didn't consider that Pantheon has a global ultimate, right? I didn't consider that. But this is a very good start to the laning phase. And this lane was easily won by me making really good level 1 trades, punishing Ornn for trying to help his team level 1. I reacted very well to the Volibear gank because of my vision. And then I used a wave manipulation technique to kill Ornn. And then by freezing the wave again, forced him to roam. Then I pushed the wave and I got a lot of turret platings. And that put me in a position where I was able to easily 2v1 the top laner and the jungler. Now making a big mistake by overchasing the Pantheon. And the enemy Volibear is there with his ultimate. Ornn is there with his ultimate. And I'm not able to do anything because I'm in a 1v3 situation. So this is just me getting really cocky and making a mistake. But this early game is a valuable lesson about how you need to be playing in your games, the kind of things you need to do to get an advantage, and how you should be punishing the enemy's mistakes. Since I was kind of looking for the 1v4. But yeah, this was a big mistake that I made. I overchased the Pantheon for no reason. Like, I was trying to force him to make a mistake, but he didn't. And I ended up getting caught. Now, coming back from base, I'm not really sure where I should be going, right? Because my entire team is top lane. And it's kind of a waste for me to go top lane. Seraphine's pathing bot lane, so where do I go? I go mid lane, because it's the only available lane where I can have an impact. Me going top lane will do nothing here. So if the enemies don't come to defend, I'll be able to get even more turret platings. These are the macro decisions that you need to be thinking about. And I'm gonna be able to use my Demolish, use Jax's absurd turret taking ability to get another 3 platings, and that's another 450 gold in my pocket. That's more than a kill, by the way. Kill gives you 400 gold initially if the enemy champion has no bounty and no deaths. So that's more than a kill that I just got. I'm gonna jump on the Karma and poke her. She's kind of walking up, so maybe I can look for a kill. She's going for the Honey Fruit. I jump to take her Honey Fruit, and with my stun I'm able to quickly take her down. I ult just as it comes up, but unfortunately it won't be enough for me to survive. I think I could have played it better mechanically and survived. However, I didn't. So that's the thing that I need to improve on. But I think I could have maybe survived there. It's still worth it for me to get that kill because my shutdown goes to the enemy support. Even though it is a Karma, it's always best to give your shutdowns to supports if you have to give a shutdown. So I'm gonna go Blade of the Ruined King second. I'm not sure if this is the ideal build for this game, to be honest. Maybe I should have this guy in a whole Hold Breaker right now. But I will work towards my Hold Breaker next. The enemy team does have quite a bit of HP, so I thought it'd be nice to go Blade of the Ruined King. I'm not 100% sure if I made the right choice here. So the enemies were top lane, but I do defend the turret. I ward just in case they're doing a bad recall and I can punish. Not really sure where Ornn is going, but I'm not gonna waste my time with him. Now that I see the Pantheon, I realize that there's gonna be a fight. So I'm immediately pathing down because I feel like I can contribute to the fight. Pantheon flashes away, I still have my flash. So I'm able to get the stun on him and slowly kill him with my ult attacks. Now I see a free red buff. 3 of the enemy champions are dead. So only Karma and Ezreal are here. So I'm gonna try to look for the red buff. I don't want to overextend because Volibear just spawned. And unfortunately Ezreal steals my red buff. That was a bit of my mistake. I could have maybe tanked his first ability and gotten the red buff. But it is what it is. So I see 3 enemies in the top lane. So here's where I need to start backing off. However, my map vision has kind of failed me. This is my bad. I didn't look at my map. My map awareness was bad. So I do manage to get the Volibear, but I die for it. Jax and Karma are actually great champions against me. So I need to try and stay away from them and not fight with them because Ezreal can just kite me so easily. And with the shields and CC of Karma, it becomes even easier. However, as you can see in the scoreboard, I have a big lead on the Ornn, and the enemy Volibear is not doing too well. Mostly because we were able to double kill them twice in top lane, right? That set them so far behind. However, the enemy Ezreal is doing well, the enemy Karma is doing well. The enemy Pantheon is doing well. So the game is definitely not over. So Dragon is spawning soon. I'm gonna go and take the blue buff. It's usually best to wait for your jungler to get it and just get the buff. However, my jungler is Mundo, so he doesn't necessarily need blue buff, and he's on the other side of the map, so I might as well take it. The dragon is spawning soon, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to actually go to the other side of the map and push it down. Because now the enemies have to react, right? They have to send someone to stop the Jax. But at this point, because I'm so strong, one person can never stop me. They need to send at least 2 people. And that will create a 3v4 situation on dragon, or they're just gonna lose an inhibitor. Which is a good trade for me. So I see Ezreal here, and I completely get caught out. This was again a mistake from me. The moment I saw Ezreal top lane, I should have backed off because my team can secure the free dragon anyway. But since they have sent 4 people top, Pantheon even ulted, my team should be able to quickly get a dragon before the enemy team can rotate, which is what they do. However, even though it is worth to get the dragon for just 1 death in the top lane, I could have avoided that death and we could have gotten both a dragon and I didn't have to die. The moment I saw Ezreal, I should have backed off. So that's another mistake from me. I think in this series it's very important to highlight both what I do well and what I do badly to help you guys improve while playing in these elos. Because obviously I'm still making mistakes. Now I'm gonna go push out top lane because every other lane is pushed. And I'm gonna continue my split pushing journey. At this point what I'm realizing is that I really need to stay away from Karma and Ezreal because I can't really fight them. So if I am gonna go for a 1v2 or 1v3, it can't be with Ezreal or Karma. So if they come to my lane, I need to make sure that I'm backing off and not running straight into them. Again, I'm very overextended right here, but I believe that I can take Volibear and Pantheon down. So I'm able to take down the Volibear, and I'm having a scrap with Pantheon, and Ornn even comes, so this again, small mistake by me. I was getting greedy trying to see if I can kill the Pantheon when I was like half HP. I could have easily gotten away before the Ornn came. So I got cocky again and made another mistake, and now my team will chain into 1 by 1 trying to help me. So this is the third big mistake that I make this game, and we're actually down in kills now. It's 18 to 21, right? I am able to get my Hold Breaker and I have my 3 item core. I'm still not very tanky. However, I do have enough damage and tankiness to 1v2 and even 1v3 in some situations, right? So I can keep split pushing. I'm pinging my team Baron because 3 of my members are dead. They're about to spawn and Caitlyn is bot lane, so the enemy team could look to rush it. However, I see Ezreal and Karma mid lane. Karma wastes her ulti here, which gives me an opportunity to chase them down. I have my flash up, so the moment Ezreal uses his third ability, I immediately flash on him and get the stun. And now I'm just able to chase them down. My stun is coming back up. I'm waiting for my first ability jump, and I get another stun, and we're able to chase them and clean up. This is a common mistake that low elo players make. They overextend mid lane and they get caught out by the players who are now spawning. Ornn and Pantheon don't have enough damage to take me down. My team is sieging mid, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to go catch the top wave. I see a little fight happening, so I tried to kind of join them, but it seems like my team has it covered, and by the time I get there, the fight will probably be over anyway. So I opt out, and I decided to go pressure top lane. And like I said, my team was able to win the fight without me. So this is perfect. I'll pressure out top lane. And hopefully my team will go base. I'm gonna work towards my Twin Guard. And I do have Hold Breaker, so I push down turrets really quickly right now that the enemy team really has to deal with me. I see Ezreal and Karma mid, so I feel safe walking up and pushing. Only Pantheon could be top. So I think I can sneak this turret before anyone comes. Look just how quickly I get with Hold Breaker. So Pantheon does ult. However, it's only Pantheon, and I'm really strong, so I'm able to just quickly take him down. That was a big mistake from the Pantheon. I don't think he understood how quickly I could take down turrets. Now, I don't want to keep repeating my mistakes, and I need to back off and not fight the Ezreal and the Karma 1v3. I'm gonna base and get my Twin Guard now that I collected so much gold from killing the Pantheon and getting that turret. Last item, I will be going for my Rift Maker, which is a great item on Jax. If you're able to survive, which you are with your inherent tankiness, you become so strong with Rift Maker. You even utilize the AP because Jax has a lot of AP scalings. So it's a great item on him overall. Unfortunately, my Mundo is getting caught out in a side lane, so your jungler dying 25 seconds before dragon spawns is bad. I go bot lane, see if I can maybe do something, and I'm able to stun the Ezreal and we get him, which is massive. Now the Ornn is overextended, we're going to be able to get the Ornn as well. Look how tanky I am with my Twin Guard and my ulti, by the way. I'm taking no damage. Great ult from the Seraphine over the wall. I get in front of it to extend its range, and we're able to pick up 3 kills. So now the enemy jungler is up, and our jungler is dead, and the objective is up. So how you want to take this is to constantly have vision on the enemy jungler, right? We saw him on the top ward, and he's mid lane now, and we see that we're able to take it before he can get there. If he was closer, we would need to stop the dragon, kill the enemy jungler, focus him down, or at least zone him, and then take the objective, because we don't have smite, right? The enemy Karma is overextended, she flashes, and I see an opportunity because she has no mana. I can flash and go for her and kill her. If she had mana, she could shield and run away, but she doesn't, so I get her flash and I'm able to pick her off as well. At the same time, Volibear gets caught, and it gives us an opportunity to go get Baron. Unfortunately, my ADC is farming Krugs, but it does happen in low elo, so this is kind of wasting our time. It's not a big deal, we're still able to get the Baron. And I'm gonna start building towards my Rift Maker. I have enough money for my enchant as well. I'm gonna go Stasis, which is my favorite enchant. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm a big believer in Stasis. I'm gonna take red buff since my entire team is pushing out mid lane. What you're supposed to do after Baron is reset, not immediately push, so you can spend your gold and come into the map together. Which my team didn't do, they immediately went mid lane. Which is fine, but it's not great because there's a lot of gold that they didn't spend. So they have a lot of gold in their pockets that could be items. Decent ulti by the Seraphine, but there's no follow-up. So now I'm going to the side lane. Of course, you don't want to be in the same lane as Baron. You want to split the map and push multiple waves with your Baroned up minions. I'm going to go bot lane and easily take this turret. And now we're going to see if we can pressure again Inhibitor. Enemy Volibear is kind of going on me, but I don't think he understands how strong I am with Baron buff. So I'm able to destroy him. Jax is just such a strong late game champion. So I'm just jumping 1v4 right now. I pop my ulti. I have my Twin Guard and I'm just so tanky. I should have ignited Ezreal there, but I don't. But he's actually kind of staying. I'm jumping on him and I'm just diving them. And look how little damage I take with Twin Guard and my ultimate. I'm so unbelievably tanky. I still have my stasis even if something does go wrong. And here we're trying to kind of end the game. However, the Nexus still has a shield. I get mid lane turret. So this is a bit of a weird situation because we don't have enough minions to end. And I have really low mana. So I decide to base. I don't want to risk dying and possibly giving them Elder and having them have a comeback. And our Baron also ran out. So maybe we could have ended. But I decided to not go for the risky play. I decided just base. Push down the third inhibitor. Get Elder Dragon. Just close out the game safely. My team was able to kill them because the enemy team overextended. So we could have probably ended if I stayed. But obviously I didn't know that the entire enemy team would just end, right? So Volibear and Pantheon are down. However, Mundo has died. And now, because my team is overstaying, maybe if I was there we could have ended. I'm not sure, but my team is overstaying now. We get caught and we die. I'm gonna go pick off the enemy team's red buff. And so my team is gonna start Elder, and this is kind of a checkmate situation, right? They need to deal with my split push or I will end the game, or they need to go to Elder. The enemy team decides to go to Elder. Ezreal takes down Zhao, they take down Caitlyn, but are they gonna be in time to stop me from taking their base? And it looks like they won't be. I'm just gonna be able to cleanly take out the base from split pushing and end the game through a backdoor. So with this win, we're a step closer to Emerald. We're Platinum 2, I think, max marks. We're going to see right now. So thank you so much for watching. If you have a champion recommendation, leave it down below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe for more Wild Rift content.